Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
It's just things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candies.
All right, welcome back to Dollar Tree Theater. We have a Robert Bierman film here. It's 1 hour and 44 minutes long. It gets a 6.1 on IMDb. And starring Nicolas Cage and Jennifer Beals in, that's right, Vampire Kiss from 1988. A sleek, outrageous, dark comedy. Now, I had no idea that this film was that old, believe it or not. At 1 hour and 43 minutes, MGM Entertainment. So, let's get into this one here and talk about it. I do know that Mr. Bones reviewed this movie, and it had me intrigued from the start. So Nicolas Cage plays Peter Lowell, and he has some weird accent, by the way, throughout the film. And he is a high-level executive. He basically goes to the bars. He's mean to his secretary, Alba. Like, he'll say stuff like, "Are you listening to me, Alba?" Which had me dying. It was so funny. As he's trying to get her to find this contract, that they're going to lose the client if they don't find the contract. And anyways, getting back into the film, he's just a standard executive. He goes to the bars, he takes on women, he parties, you know. And then one night, he brings home Jessica Biel's character, and she bites him. And it's kind of erotic because he's really into it, and it's almost like he's climaxing. He likes it so much, and now he thinks he's a vampire. He even goes around saying, "I'm a vampire, I'm a vampire, I'm a vampire." So now he's wigging out. He's going crazy, only in the ways that Nicolas Cage go crazy in this film. Meanwhile, he's still harassing his secretary, Alba. He even comes on to her at one point, forces himself on her because he's a vampire and he needs the blood, but he's also a womanizer, and he's destroying his home, and he's trying to meet women at clubs so he can try to be civil, but he ends up biting them and gets thrown out of these clubs, and he's just losing his mind. He's just going bat crazy. And at this point, it's getting to the point where he's walking around the street saying he's a vampire. You know, security is hauling him off. He goes to this novelty store to buy these vampire teeth, and he can't afford them, so he gets these really crappy vampire teeth, which is, I thought, was hysterical. That this movie made me laugh out loud. I didn't think I'd like this movie as much as I did, and I'm so glad that I watched it. Nicolas Cage was out of his rocker in this movie, and it was so good. So, you know, I know most of you have seen this film, but I did like also the relationship with him and Alba. I know he was mean to her and stuff, but she played that character so good. You know, she ends up telling her brother that Nick Cage's character, Lowell, is being mean to her, and her brother wants to get revenge. And I'll leave it at there as far as how the ending goes, but I really liked this movie. You know, there were references to Renfro in this movie as well, if you think about it. You have to go back and look and read a little bit about the Renfield. I don't know why I said Renfro. Renfield. If you go back and read some of the history of Renfield, you'll know some of the references to this movie with that. And there's even a scene where he's watching Nosferatu on television, which was hysterical. But I really liked Vampire Kiss. Highly recommended. I know Horrific Nightmares JM loves this movie. I give this a 4 out of 5 Boglins. I really liked Vampire Kiss. Thank you for sending me this. I can't remember if it was Bones or if it was Jim. Whoever sent me this film, thank you so much. I love it. And this will be a yearly watch for me. Catch up with you guys later. Peace.
Welcome to the house on the A6 block. I'm just chilling on the porch in my chair I rock. I'm your host Jimmy Biggs with the ghoulish clip. The only light outside is the full moon lit. Welcome to a world mixed with evil and good. If you ain't plan on staying, then you misunderstood. This ain't a nightmare, the figment of imagination. Step aside and the house will awaken. Skeletons play the piano.